Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rifkihul IP. My NPM number is 2002010008. In this opportunity, I'm going to make a justification video about a justification of natural conservation. Indonesia is known as the rich and wealthy country by its natural resources and any potential associated with nature, which many countries in the world didn't have as like in Indonesia. However, unfortunately, people, especially like government and organization, couldn't able utilizing for those potentials as well. On contrary, they often do for exporting activities for those natural resources, selling to some foreign companies and other countries. Just we take an example, United States. So Indonesia and United States has for diplomatic relations since 1949, and both of them are recognized by strategic interest and parties. United States is a country that has exploited for many natural resources and any potentials associated with nature in Indonesia, because the government wants to pay for the debt, and to make the additional cost to pay for the debt that should be paid to United States. That's why government selling for natural resources to that country, and it actually can influence bad for the civilizations and the welfare of the nation. So they indeed have implementing for natural conservation, but they just solely for attaining money and any interest for personal manners, without pay attention very much with people that live to in those potential places. And if people if they want to conserve a nature, it should be aligned, then until it just being focused for the welfare of one group, so other people, especially for them that lived in that potential place, will also feel for the same influence and impact. So just we take an example. I will give an example about a remote village that located in Aranio district, Banjar Regency. It's that village named as Pao village. It's about an hour and a half from the harbor of Riam Kanan to get there. And Pao village is a remote village, and many people there doing their activities in traditional, but besides that village has for a good natural destination potential. And that village has for natural destinations called as Batu Balian spots, and other natural destinations such as Panyuluhan waterfall and Haur Bunak mountain. The government invented for that destination in 2017, and by supporting from other nature enthusiasts that also discovered for that place. So by made for a natural destination, so Pao village becoming famous and many people come there, and finally that village has for very good network and also other facilitations to supporting them conducting by farming, gardening and breeding animals. So it because visitors often come to that spot for climbing and enjoying the Batu Balian tourist spot. So that from that example, it can be our reference to develop for any potential places that can be run business, especially for people that lives there. So yeah, government also need to making any development for any nature potentials, like maybe making making natural destinations and make them as interesting so people will attractive to come. It also can help for the economical of that village, and many people there also can get for their jobs by running their business. Yeah, so a remote village that has for a good potential natural destination, it also need to be pay attention. So yeah, government should make for any facilitations, establishing any facilitations and other, and also access for people to come there, so yeah, so for people that live in that remote village, they also can have a chance to run for their business. For example, they can be a guard, or maybe a merchant, a facilitation keeper, and they will be paid for some organization that made for that natural destinations, or maybe from government directly. And also there are several advantages by a conservate the nature, like it can protect the wildlife. So the wildlife is very important aspect in this life, which when many animals or plants were extinct, it will be horrible. Our next generation cannot be see about what kind of animals and plants that was lived in the past, because they didn't existed anymore. So yeah, to protect the wildlife by doing natural conservation is so important. And also it can protect the earth by making reforestation, and to make the environment becoming a green environment. And also it and also it's influenced a lot about the human health. So if if natural conservation is less, it also will influence the human health. It will be bring for any difficult situations, such as starving, disaster, and also yeah, it can reducing for the population. Not only human, other creatures also can feel for that negative impact. So here I want to make a justification about about to conserve a nature, let other relatives that live in those potential can also feel for the same things, and they have a chance to run for their life. And yeah, so there are so many tips that people can do to conserve a nature, like doing reforestation to make the environment becoming green, and conducting for selective cutting. And the simple thing for visitors that come to a natural destination, please keep the clean lines of that place by throwing the traces in the right place, not until it make the environment becoming dirty. It's also part of preserving the nature. So respectful, graceful, it's very important aspect. So then until natural conservation just focusing for the welfare of one group, but make sure for other creatures, human being, animals, and plants also being in prosperity. Well, I think that's it from me. Thank you.